Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. It's a beautiful fall day and I'm going to show you guys how to make some incredible rolls. I'm in the backyard, I'm cooking, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So here we go. Okay folks, we're going to do a wonderful roll right now. It's one of my favorites. We're going to use fresh baby spinach. I just wilted it a little bit with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to add some garlic to the roll when we're done. I got some nice provolone. I cut it a little bit thick, you know, so it gives a nice melted feeling in there, and it does really well. A little Parmesan cheese and a little shredded mozzarella. I like to use the shredded mozzarella in the rolls because it's really stringy, it's not wet as compared to the fresh mozzarella. The fresh mozzarella is a little different, so, you know, if you want to use it, you can. That's all I'm saying. So basically, we're going to start out and we're going to make a nice family roll. We're going to start out with a large dough. We push this over here. Hopefully, you guys get the gist here. Now, this is a 19-ounce dough ball, or a 16-ounce dough ball, and we're not going to worry about putting the crust on it at all. So you just really want to open it up and get it nice and big and nice and level. There's nothing really to it. Just take your time, make sure your dough is nice and warm, you know, warmed up, not ice cold out of the refrigerator. Just give it 20 minutes to warm up. Press it out and don't worry about nothing. You don't need the edge because we're not making a pizza, we're making a roll. And a roll is a great thing. It's sort of like, you know, something you grow up with in Brooklyn. Hey, let me go get a roll. They're usually small and round, but now I'm going to make a nice big one. It's a good family style roll. And you can put anything you like in your rolls, you know, whether it's pepperonis, sausage, meatballs, eggplants. I'm going to do a whole bunch of them throughout the video shoot. So hopefully we'll get to see a whole bunch of them. So our dough is opening up nice, taking my time, and we're stretching it out really beautiful. If you want to pick it up, give it a little pull. Get it nice and stretched. No big deal, don't worry about it. If you're not a professional yet, you just got to practice. You just got to practice. Just pull it like this, get your hands in there, and don't worry about it. If not, you can just throw it down. Again, you can even use a rolling pin. But my goodness, let's be professional here. And we can just press it all out and not worry about it. Now the roll doesn't need all this dough. So we're going to take a little bit of dough out by cutting it out. And I guess we're going to go right about the halfway point, and we're going to leave a little bit of room up top here. I'm going to press this over a little bit so you can see what's going on. Okay, and we're going to cut from here to here. Just take a little bit of the excess dough off so when we roll it up it's not too fat. And here to here. We got a little bit of point there. And we got lots of room for the roll itself. So the first thing I like to do is take a little bit of cheese and drop that down. Again, the shredded whole milk mozzarella, really good. Did I say mozzarella? I meant mozzarella. And some fresh spinach. That looks nice, right? And then I'm going to put a little bit of provolone in there. Again, I cut them nice and thick. So they're going to go on in little chunks or however way you like to put them on. It's totally fine. There's really not a lot to it. And you go like that. And then I'm going to put a little salt and pepper. This is my salt and pepper shaker. It does both. I really like that. I'm going to put a little bit of this garlic in there. Just a little bit. You know, get it flavored really nice. And then I'm going to add a little more spinach in between the provolone. I'm going to add a little more cheese. Okay, and remember, we're feeding the family, so it's important that we give them lots of food. Okay, and we keep the counter clean too. Okay, so once we got that rolled up really nice, it'll work really good. I put a little grated cheese on top, and the grated cheese, or whether it's a Parmesan or Pecorino or shredded Asiago, whatever you like, it just adds extra flavor, and a slight drizzle of extra virgin olive oil in there. Look at that. Boy, that's some really nice looking oil we got today. It's nice and thick. It's a cool fall day. It's a beautiful thing. And you know what? We might as well use the rest of the cheese, right? Look at this. Oh yeah. And then we're going to take our roll and we're just going to grab it from the back and fold it over. That's the first step, okay guys? Now we don't want it leaking out, so we're going to take the edge, okay, I'm going to fold that over too. It's like a giant burrito almost. And then I'm going to fold this edge over as well, okay? Now don't be afraid to grab it, you know, you're just going to roll it up, see? You got lots of flour underneath, nice floured surface, so it's friendly. And you squeeze it, make sure your ends are closed, and you roll it, get rid of that flour, and then you roll it some more, very nice, and then you take the last little bit and you put it like that, okay? So that is your roll. It looks really good. It's a nice family style roll. I like to put it down a little bit, and then we're gonna give it some cuts, okay? Some nice little cuts. So when it's cooking, you know that it's cooked inside. You'll see it start to bubble. You'll see it start to come out of the top. You'll see the cheese melting, and it look really, really good. And that's it. So we got our little slices in there. Whoop, put that back together. Don't be afraid. And that's the roll. So we're going to take that, put that on our pizza board, and then we're going to throw it in the oven and give it a cook. Okay, again guys, medium flame, small flame. You need, you know, not too much heat to cook this thing. All right, and that's really important. So if it's too hot, it won't cook in the middle. Let your fire die down, cook it away from the fire. Fire's over here, cook it away, some embers. I'll show you how to do that in a minute as well. So there's one. Now I'm gonna make another one. Here we go. All right guys, we're back here. We're gonna show you another roll. Again, like I said, you can put anything you like in the roll. So remember, open your dough without the edges. I'm giving the fast version this time. And we have the other roll we just did. So there it is, it's nice and big. We're gonna cook 2 of these babies for us. And this one we're gonna do, let's see what we're gonna do. I mean, you can do anything, eggplants, chicken cutlets, you name it, you can do it. But for me, I'm gonna mix it up. I have a little supersad, which is a dried salami. I have some big slices of pepperoni, really cool. I have some roasted peppers, and I have some fresh spinach, shredded mozzarella, lots of flour. I even have some fresh mozzarella. I broke this up a while ago. I let it dry, let it drain out, and it won't make it too wet of a calzone or a roll, so it's really good for that right now. So we're gonna start out with a little bit of cheese on the bottom. So a little base. And don't forget, I almost forgot, we gotta cut the dough here, right to the top. 1, 2. Beautiful, look at that. It's all ready to go. So we got some fresh mozzarella in there. Show you that up. Okay, and we're gonna load it up. Shredded mozzarella. I'm gonna put a little spinach in there. Just a little bit. I'm gonna make this thing look really nice. I'm gonna add some roasted peppers. Give it some nice flavor. If you like vegetables, you can do all vegetables and cheese, but if you like meats, add them in. What the heck? Tastes great. Add some salamis and pepperonis. Just gonna lay that in there. It's actually a nice supersad, so it's really good tasting. Lots of flavor. Nice and thin. Nice and thin. I'm gonna cover that up, so it's gonna be right through the center as well. I'm gonna put a little more cheese on top of it. Put this on top, and then I'm gonna put some fresh mozzarella on there too. What the heck? If we have it, we're gonna use it. It's gonna be a nice roll. I'm gonna add a little fresh mozzarella in there. Beautiful, look at that. Looking good. A little more. And we might as well, again, use the rest of the shredded too. Looks really nice, and the fresh mozzarella. Now this is a nice roll. This roll is going to feed the family. Everyone's going to be happy. Some people like the vegetables and cheese. Some people like the meats, you know. And let's make everybody happy and feed the family. So it's a nice amount of cheese in there. You know what? Just can't waste the rest of it. So I got to throw it in there. We'll put one good pepperoni on top for good luck. All right, the oven's cooking. I can smell that smoke. Again, we're going to take it and fold it over. Get it right to the edge. Take the edges here, tuck them over. Take the edges here, tuck them over. Make sure we're nice and sealed. And then I'm going to grab it, manhandle it, roll it up, tuck that in, roll it up, tuck that in. Make sure it's nice and full everywhere. The edges are all sealed up. And roll that up. Put that underneath. Absolutely looking good. Beautiful. Look at that. Now we got two beautiful rolls. Don't forget your cuts, guys. Why? Because you want to know when it's done. You want to see exactly everything inside. When it starts to cook, it'll look really nice. And you can go like that, just like that. Look at that, lots of flavor, beautiful. So this is gonna be a really flavorful full roll. And we got two nice rolls here. Give you a look at them both. Ready to go. Clean our table. And there you go. Nice and floured as well. And the flour keeps it from burning, so it's really cool. So remember, a low heat in the oven. Okay guys, you don't need a big fire. Cook them away from the fire, keep them turning, move them up front when you're done, and that's how we're gonna do it. And let me cook them off. Here we go. All right guys, so we got one of our rolls now. We're gonna throw it in. We're gonna make sure that the fire's not too big. If you can see this fire. So I'm gonna put one in now. Not too close to the fire, nice and relaxed. I'm gonna add the other one in right behind it, okay? So here we go. We're gonna have two. I'm gonna put this one in this way so I keep an eye on it. Let's cook it on one side at a time. Oven's nice and low. We're gonna let them cook a few minutes. And that's it, nice and low, nice and easy. We're gonna make some beautiful rolls. All right guys, we're getting some good color on these guys. Now make sure you don't rip them. You gotta be real careful. You can hear them starting to sizzle. So that's a good thing. And this one here is looking really nice. Actually, you can see that it's actually cooking all the way through. What you can see here is it's cooking all the way through. And you can see that it's leaking on top. So that's the way, you'll know that it's just about done. It has a really nice hollow feeling and it really works great. All right, so there's a beautiful family style roll. We're gonna cut those up and show you how that works. And here's our incredible spinach and cheese. You can see the cheese is actually boiling throughout the top and inside, so you know that it's really cooked well. So that's a nice, fantastic, easy, beautiful way to feed the family, guys. Enjoy and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like us on YouTube. Tune in, we're always doing some great stuff. Feed the family, enjoy the rolls, enjoy life. Hey guys, Scott and Andrew here. Thanks for watching our videos. We hope you enjoyed them. Hope you learned a lot as well.
Be sure you click the subscribe now button for more great videos to come.
That's right, we're going to be uploading all kind of great stuff, so subscribe now, click on that subscribe button, and love the art,
Love the oven,
love pizza,
and love life. Enjoy.
Thanks guys, have a great day.